how much that I love you. Let me tell you, me once it. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, didn't know shit. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and a ting, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. So me, we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under. I know, but your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way, do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way, and all the bad things, they turn and away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Well, greetings, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Well, I'm here with an interview I have been trying to get for. Look at this hair, child. Wait a minute. Don't judge me. It's been a long day. I've been trying to get this interview with Mr. Sohelia Heat for like a year, and we were going to do it, and then he chickened out, and then I said you chickened out. He chickened out, and now we talked the other day, and he is here to tell his story. I'm so excited about it. Please welcome Mr. Sohelia Heat.
Greetings.
Greetings. How are you?
Good, and you?
I am well. Gratitude. It has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I know you said you were nervous. How you feel? You okay?
I'm good.
Okay, cool. So, let's just jump right on into it, because this is something that is very near and dear to my heart, because I love people and I have very good people. Well, let's just talk about it. Let's tell the people who you are. Where do you want to start?
Wherever
Okay.
you want to
So,
take it to.
okay. Your biological name is Sohelia Heat.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Sohelia.
Say it again.
It's Sohelia. He is my nickname.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But see, look at that. Period. So it's Sohelia. But you were born a female.
Yes.
Yes. You are transgendered male.
Right.
Yes. And we rarely see in our community transgendered men. Tell us about like who you were growing up first.
I mean, growing up, growing up, I've never lived my life as a female.
Okay.
I always felt like trapped in the wrong body.
Okay. I hear a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
When you say that, tell me what do you mean?
Basically it's you know who you are for yourself, but it's like when everybody else see you, they see a female.
Listen,
but
that
you
hand
don't really
is masculine than a motherfucker. You hear me? That's a masculine ass hand you just put in that camera. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but you can't connect with your exterior.
absolutely. Oh wow. So you know me. You've watched me, so you know how I speak.
Right, right.
So, with all respect, your pussy was a problem for you.
Always,
Always.
always.
Yeah. So, at what point did you feel like you wanted to, transition?
Well, it was like in 2019 when I finally made the decision because I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So it's like rheumatoid arthritis, like a lot of people think of it just affecting your joints, but it had started affecting my eyes. And
Mm.
I had a bad flare up in my eyes, and they were saying like if it went too long without being treated, like I could risk going blind. So the last thing I would ever want to do is like go blind and not never know like what I actually look
Mm.
like when I look in the mirror.
Wait a minute. So that's really interesting. So do you feel like the entire time that you were like it's hard for me to even say a woman, excuse me, because like you didn't consider yourself that.
Right.
So the entire time you were in the female body position, um, you never felt like you saw yourself?
No, no,
No.
no. Like I used to wear like cornrows and baggy clothes, stuff like that, to try to feel more like myself, but I still couldn't really connect with the person that everybody else seen on the outside because I knew it was more to it than what everybody tried to make it be. So I
Mm.
just tried to act normal, what everybody considered to be normal, but I couldn't ever like be happy with it.
So did you like even like I asked you, was your pussy a problem? Like I'm so serious when I say that, your breast and your vagina. Like, did you ever sit and like cry? Did you hate your body? Did you
Yeah,
hate yourself?
yeah. And it's like a lot of people think like it's a choice. People
Mm.
make a choice, and it's not a choice for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I told my mom, it's like it's not a choice that anybody would want to make. The world is hard enough. So it's like to have to go through that and you have constant conflict out in the world, you have conflict with yourself. It's not a choice anybody would actually want to choose.
So speaking of that, how did your mom take it? Like, did you tell her right off, or I mean, because obviously you were acting lesbian,
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
how did
mean,
that go?
even when like everybody knew that I was lesbian, even then it was like for me, it was like, no, I'm not. And it's like I'm sure a lot of people probably thought it was like denial.
Hmm.
But for me, it was like, no, like I'm a man and I'm just trying to be with a woman.
Mm.
But
You look very masculine.
like my mom, like when it came to me being with females, it was like at first she had a hard time like dealing with it. But as time went on, it was like she just loved me regardless.
Hmm. So even what how did she take like the transition?
She was good.
She was
I
good.
sat and I talked to her and she asked me when I would start my first injection. And I told her, and of course I don't get off of work till 6 o'clock. She was like, well, I'll be there at 7:30. She got there at 7:15 to see me take my first injection.
So you sent me some photos.
Yeah.
You said in case I wanted to show the people, because you're
Right.
so masculine, they probably like he lied. This is you. How old were
Right.
you?
I was like, it was my senior year in high school. So I want to say I was like 18.
Mm, wow, beautiful still though. Yeah, yeah.
Gratitude.
So now, when I first met you, right, and we had a conversation, and I said, "You're what?" I
Right.
said, "I would have never thought. I would have never guessed. I really wouldn't have."
Right.
Yeah, because like I said, your hand. Did you just put in that camera is masculine? You know.
Yeah, even before I started transition, like out in public and stuff, I would get like sir, get called sir and stuff like that. And like before I transitioned, like in a way I was embarrassed to like go out to eat with my family and stuff like that because I would feel like it would make them uncomfortable if they got it wrong at that time and called me sir in front of them. So I would be a little nervous with that, but
So wait, you didn't feel like your family accepted you even like as a lesbian or
some did, some did, some did. I found out like the ones that really rock with me when I got married, but that's a touchy situation.
totally understand that. Listen, I totally get it. What was the church conversation like?
Well, when the whole lesbian thing came out, like I did have to talk to a preacher.
Mm.
And of course, like I told the truth to me, but to anybody else, it would be a lie. Cause I said that I wasn't in, like I wasn't gay,
Yeah, oh
which,
wow.
which to me, I wasn't.
Right. Right, because you like you said, you was a man trying to be with a woman.
Right,
That's
right,
so interesting. We do have another follower, one of our cousins, that is also a trans male, and he has sent me all of his pictures. And when I first talked to you, I said, "This is why you got to do it,"
right.
because there are other people who, you know, feel like they can't speak about. This is your personal life. This is your life.
Yeah,
This is how you want to live. And why shouldn't you be accepted? Like we recently had a situation where someone tried to like out Aubrey on our live,
mhm,
and we had that situation where, we had to have some words,
right,
because this is your personal life, your personal space. So as you went into your transition of becoming who you are always been,
right.
okay, how was that for you? Like, did you feel like you were being freed?
Yeah, yeah. It was like at first, like my voice started changing. And like people would ask, like certain people would ask if I had a cold, and I would say yeah. But the ones that knew that I knew rock with me is like they already knew that what I was going through when I was transitioning. So it wasn't an issue, but my facial hair started coming in, and it took me a while to really start letting it grow out.
That was before you cut your locks.
Yeah, yeah. It took me a while before I started like letting my facial hair actually grow out, and just it was like I done hid myself for so long. It's like I'm not hiding no more.
Now you sent me another picture. I don't know if it's okay for me to show it. Is it okay if I show that
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
Okay. You was in there getting it in. Like you don't look like you ever had breasts.
yeah. And they weren't small either.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
On that picture, don't even look like you ever had. It honestly doesn't look like you had surgery either.
yeah. I just had surgery March 15th.
Wow.
Yeah, 2022.
How was that for you?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
You
Like,
was rid of it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you only rid it of your top, your breast.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
are you going to
That
go
was more of
full?
an issue for me than the bottom, because it's like the top is like before I had top surgery, you had to wear like compression things, shirts and tank tops, and it was like it was hard to breathe. Like half of the time, like you trying to enjoy yourself to try to hide your chest, but you can't. You can barely even breathe doing
Look, listen. He's actually just left his marriage, so they he's single. Okay,
it.
he just you separated, and I told
Yeah,
you didn't necessarily have to talk about that, but you said that's what prompted you to cut your hair. Why did you cut your hair?
because for me, like my locks was connected to me on a deeper level. Because it's like locks is basically like hair that you would have shedded throughout the years, and I had my locks for like 14 years. And so it's just like, and it's like lots compacted with buildup. And that was my life. it was like it was a lot of emotions that I carried for years that I hadn't shed.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ready to get rid of all the emotional stuff that I dealt with over the years and get rid of any kind of buildup and start over fresh.
When you meet people, say even if dating, you've been married for quite a while, and so now you're out of that. Um, do you or will you tell people, you know, listen? And I'm asking this for a reason. Reason why I'm asking because, um, for transgendered women, it can be very dangerous.
Right. Right.
Do transgendered men also face this type of danger?
I'm sure. I'm sure they do. And it's like if I started dating, it's like, no, I will be honest. I will be honest because I wouldn't want like feel like I'm setting somebody up and then they find out and it's like a whole dangerous situation.
Yeah. Is that a first date or a third date type of
First.
conversation? It's the
First.
first date.
Probably even first conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I think it's so great, one, that you feel like you have freed yourself
Yeah.
and you now can see yourself. So, what do you see now when you look in the mirror? How do you feel about that?
I'm me.
You
I'm
mean?
me. Like I'm the person that I always seen that I could be. And it's like I wouldn't have it any other way. If anything, I would have did it earlier.
Did you cry?
Nah, I'm not a crier.
You're not crying.
I'm not a crier. I mean, it was emotional, but
Yeah.
I'm not really a crier.
Hmm. I love it. They love your transparency in the chat. Our committee, they love your transparency. And we've been looking for certain interviews to do on Let's Have the Conversation, but I didn't want to put you on a sixth panel of
Right.
people because were already nervous and I already knew how you felt about that. So just to tell my panel why we didn't do this, because it was more comfortable for you to do a one-on-one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so
because
tell me,
like
like, go
my
ahead.
mom, like even when I was going through the lesbian thing, like my mom was like afraid of something happened to me then. Like I didn't even
Mm.
find out until I was older, like that she had life insurance on me.
Wow. Now wait, like what was that conversation?
She just told me that she had got life insurance on me like when I had came out and but I was working then and
Mm.
I had my own insurance, so I just told her like she could get rid of it. That I would be good.
Is that a fear for you?
A little bit. A little bit. My thing is now is like with everything that's been going on in the world with the police and stuff like that, that's my biggest fear.
Do
It's
you
because
see that?
now I'm gonna be like a black man
Yeah.
out in
Oh, okay.
society.
Mm. Interesting. You know what? I was thinking, Sohila, I said to myself, I wonder if the fear was from other black men because I see that a lot. Even with lesbians, they're
Mm.
very threatened.
Nah, I used to fight, man. Like
So that's okay, period.
so that was never a problem like where I come from. Like where I'm come from is like I'm pretty cool with everybody.
So your fear isn't of other black men or of women. It is a melanite. Gratitude, Yehuda. Um, it is of the police being a black man, a melanite.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
didn't
because
even
like
cross my
right
mind.
now, all I have is like for identification is like letters from the doctor that I'm going through my transition
Mm.
until I actually go and do all the paperwork and stuff to get my ID, my gender changed on my license.
So are you already in the process of that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How long is that process?
It's not too long. It's just I work all the time. So it's like finding time to get out for work to go to the doctor's office to get the paper filled out.
Y'all, he is single man with a good job and period. Okay. So where do you see your life going? Like right now, you're out of the marriage. You're fully transitioned to where you want to be. Are
Right.
you going to do the genitals?
No.
Okay. Is that scary for you?
It's no point really. From the
Okay.
research that I done done, it's no point.
Okay. So you're fully transitioned to where you want to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Um, so have you ever, so you've never even been with the man?
Yeah, I have.
You have
I have.
tried.
It was it was one of those situations like in high school because
Okay.
I didn't even lose my virginity till I was like 18.
Hmm.
And it was one of those situations of it's going around town like that you gay and all of this, and it's like people coming at you, and it's like, dang, I got to do something. Like I got
Yeah.
to do something to get this like rumor to quiet down before my family hear it. So yeah,
So dealing with a man, did you feel gay? Like dealing with the man, did that make you feel gay?
it made me feel nasty.
Mm.
It made me feel nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, like you get like these chicks that like, and the dude like after they mess around, the dude always like quick to leave or whatever. That was me.
Mm.
It's like, no, I'm leaving. I'm going home. I'm getting in the shower. Like I'm over it.
Yeah. Right. Wow. Did you have to have conversations with yourself about that? You know what I mean? Like, did you have to talk to yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like afterwards and like going through relationships with females, not really being out with them and having to deal with like relationship problems and stuff like that on your own and not really being able to talk to nobody. I mean, I went through like suicide and
Mm.
trying to suicide attempts and stuff like that.
But spirit kept you going. At what point did you meet your wife, ex-wife?
I met her in 2014
Okay, so you hadn't
and
even.
we got married in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to pry too much, but like was there something like was there one big thing like your separation, did it have anything to do with you wanting to just be free, or like could we not, is it like could did you have like issues like a marriage, you know what I mean, or like
Yeah.
did you want to be free?
Yeah. It didn't have nothing to do with my transition.
Okay, I mean you cut your hair, so I'm just trying to ask the question, you know
Nah,
what I mean.
nah. It didn't
Yeah,
have nothing to do with my transition. Like I cut my hair because it was like it's a new year. Like I'm just ready to do something
you
different.
ready to do something different. So okay, so are you dating?
No.
Why not?
I'm just enjoying me right now.
Okay, period. Yeah. You putting yourself on the scene?
Not really.
How's
Not
the
really.
arthritis?
I'm just going slow and like trying to enjoy life, trying to enjoy where I'm at and finding myself.
Very good. I totally get it. I understand. You know, I totally get it. Like how right now, because you said you had arthritis, and like how is that for you? Even with you getting yourself together, are you changing your diet? Because you know, diet change helps with stuff like that. How is
Yeah.
your arthritis now?
I haven't had a flare up and it's been about 6 months or more. But
Okay.
the only thing that I have had problems with is the inflammation in my eyes. And I had to start getting injections for those.
That is so strange. You know, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's called iritis.
Iritis. Have you tried a diet change?
No.
No.
No. I love food. I love food.
Well, you know, like getting rid of some of the animal products may help though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So dang, I'm just so happy that you were able to come on and have the conversation with me. What would you tell other people, male or female, that are in the process or even just thinking about wanting to transition, or even a mother whose child is transition or wanting to be?
And to the parents, I would say love your child. Like that's still your child. Even though the exterior might change, the personality is still there.
Hmm.
It don't change you as a person, like as far as who you are and who they raised you to be. You still have the same morals and everything like that. The only thing that changes is the outside. And it's like love your child because it's like at the end of the day, it's actually considered a disorder.
So wait, okay. So you're saying that the government considers it legally a
Yeah.
disorder.
Yeah. That's how my insurance covered my top surgery.
Wow.
Is because medically it's called gender identity disorder.
So what would you say to the young ones that are wanting to transition?
Be yourself. As long as you got that one person, one or two people that's gonna be solid and have your back through the rough times, it's like just be yourself, love yourself.
Right.
Because you only have one life to live, and it's like either you gonna live and make a legacy for everybody else, or you gonna live and have your own legacy.
Hmm. Totally understand. I agree with you. Did you lose a lot of people though, Sohila, in your transition?
Not really. Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I love my family. Like they really been my rock through a lot. Once I was able to open up and all of that, like they done been my rock. I don't know what I would do like without them.
Mm. I love that, and I love that for you. Papa Candelo had came through at one point, and he says, "I don't lay with man, but we've all been," he said, "looped in different bodies constantly. You don't
Yeah.
know who you were originally."
Right. I believe
And
it.
yeah, it's my firm belief that those of us that feel like we are in the wrong body or have a natural attraction to the opposite sex, I believe firmly it is because we were what we feel.
Right.
And that's what's registering to your soul. Like, I am in the wrong body.
Right.
I don't think people understand when people say that. Not just you, when people say that.
Right.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. It's like it's hard to really explain to people.
Yeah.
It's one of those things of you got to walk in that person's shoes to really get it.
Yeah. You felt like that since a little person?
Yeah, yeah. My brother used to call me Vic. He
You look like a Vic.
used to call me Puerto Rican Victor.
Yeah, you look like a Vic. Wow. 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 You're very handsome. And I said that to you before. That's why I was like,
Gratitude.
wait, what? Okay. Well, I send so much love to you, and I show gratitude for coming up here and being brave to be who you are and just saying who you are and living that fully out loud, unapologetically, because that's
Right.
what it's
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. I'm definitely a lot happier than what I was.
Yeah. When did you notice that?
As soon as I took the first injection.
Really?
Cause I didn't have after the first injection I didn't like it's different for everybody, but I didn't have no menstrual cycle no more nothing.
Oh, sorry. No, listen. Once I had my hysterectomy, I was like, and I still can't get none, but 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 dang, I was getting ready to ask you something. Oh wow. Oh, that's what I was going to say to you. So when you got the injection, had you already did the breast removal?
No, no.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pushed to have my top surgery done like once the facial hair and stuff started coming in.
Okay. Because yeah, now
Yeah,
you really
that's a
would
little
feel
different
like,
look right
yeah, it is,
there.
right? Yeah. Totally get it. Totally get it. Well, I show gratitude for you, always supporting me. You have been in a chat for a very long time from what I've seen. Um,
Alex.
yeah, it looked like it's what, 2 years or something now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I show gratitude for the support, even when I see you pop in and out, you know what I mean? I wish you the very best of everything. And I send
Gratitude.
so much love to you. Do you have anything else you want to say to them?
Well, I was supposed to been working on that book.
Yes.
It's finished. It's finished. I'm just
You make me
editing and
cry.
typing right now, but it's finished. Yeah.
You're gonna make me cry. Listen, I just had this conversation yesterday with Aubrey about her and I said I'm so proud of Chaz. Chazville that's in the chat. I'm proud of Chaz because we had a meeting for Let's Have the Conversation, and we were like spitballing about different businesses that we all can do and what we can
Hmm.
accomplish. And I said to Chaz, I said, I really see you with your own liquor line. I think you should look into what it would take to produce and manufacture your own
Right.
liquor. And so, like a couple days ago, I was talking to her. I said, "So, how did you do any research? The liquor." She says, "Yeah, I'm making it."
Wow.
And you have now written the book. I'm seeing the progress of spirit,
Right.
and I'm so happy for you.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Make sure that you let me know because we're gonna sell it on Melamar Utopia. Uh, and damn, that's dope. Gratitude. I'm so happy you did it. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Good, good.
I feel good because I really think it'll help somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. See? What'd you name it? What's the title?
Exterior.
Okay. Just plain and simple, right to the fucking point.
Right.
Exterior. That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. Have you did a photo shoot for it or anything?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I'm
All
gonna get
right.
my niece to do the photo shoot.
Okay. Are you gonna get all snazzy?
Yeah. Got
Yes.
to.
Got
Got
to.
to.
Yeah. Damn, I love that. Gratitude. Let us know. Keep us informed on what's going on as far as the book is concerned and whatever else you got going on. And we send a lot of healing love and energy to you, that you still feel
Gratitude.
good after for another 6 months.
Gratitude.
So
Gratitude.
I send love to you. Gratitude to you. I won't keep you any longer. Gratitude to the family for coming in and just letting us have this conversation. Sohelia was so nervous.
Yeah.
Like he said, I'm probably gonna back out. No, you ain't. You got it. You can do it. So I won't hold you any further. I love y'all to life, and I'll see
Love
you
you too.
soon. Gratitude.
Alrighty.
Peace.